Live streaming is on.
So, what do you want to do with the legal support? Maybe we should take it away.
Why?
You want to keep it in the invitation?
Oh, well, I feel like the invitation is really just about getting people engaged in the program, right?
So we just want to leave the email list. We can say we have other communication options.
Let's just focus on life support and org support. It's fine.
Okay. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Jay. And then we included, we did some updated that were missing from criteria. Here I can copy and paste where we're saying more in detail about the present, the past, and the future. J, line 34. So we put it under when is it. We currently do not have the real-time session scheduled. As mentioned,
Pause.
the second pause. As mentioned, we are just reviving the program. This is a first formal invitation for strictly selected individuals that are in one way or another already familiar and involved with the program from the past. Soon we will also have an updated website that we're currently working on so that we can start a broader outreach to include many more people. This was a criteria missing.
Okay, so I'm not sure exactly what the purpose of this is, but I mean, it's fine. You can write whatever you want.
No, I'm taking from the criteria. Let me get the criteria back.
Criteria?
Yeah, the criteria that we had. Right, there was one criteria that said make sure that you explain what's the current status, present, past, future. And this wasn't really, I mean, mainly the past and the future about the website.
Okay, so it's pretty detailed, but yeah.
Then the legal disclaimer also.
I feel like that for me the most important applicable thing is that we are relaunching this program as part of our bigger projects, and basically this is going to have a full website and it's going to have like a full interactive program model. I mean that's the really exciting information that is not included there.
No, that's all there. I mean, I'm just taking sections because we're working on the notes. But I mean, I linked the invitation.
I thought you said that the reason why you were saying this was to meet the criteria for an update on the status.
Yeah, mainly it was missing an update on the future about the website that we're building. It was nowhere mentioned, and a mention to the past, right? That this is an invitation for those individuals that are familiar, already involved in one way or another with the program.
Okay,
so here,
I think it's fine.
So then, Joyce, can you help me get the criteria from the responsibility organizing?
Okay.
And then what else? Oh, the legal disclaimer. I don't know if, and this one final note here, a line.
Where did you get the legal disclaimer?
It was in the criteria.
Well, no, but this legal disclaimer is like pretty random.
Hey, it's my friend ChatGPT who helped me to do
it.
Ugh. That's why I want to review it with you.
I mean, it's like way too legalese and
breathe.
I don't know. It doesn't seem very human.
Yeah. Breath, inhale. Exhale. Inhale together. Exhale, relax. Yeah, it's not human. It's. I mean, I reviewed a little bit, but I mean, it's it's from ChatGPT. So I left it like this. Looking forward to review it with you and take away the information that we don't want to include.
Well, I mean, I would start from scratch. I mean, first of all, we don't need to say legal disclaimer at all.
Okay.
Goal is basically making sure it's clear that that everything is public until it's decided that it's not public, right? And then there's policies, like what our policies are. I mean, that was the main goal of the quote legal disclaimer end quote, right? I mean, that's what I remember. And we had here the program is free and public, all online. And if you want private thing, it would be paid, right? So
Mm-hmm.
it's not really. I mean, we can deal with all that in the future, but it's basically. Um, I don't think we need a big long
Yeah.
complicated paragraph
Okay.
that is not
Oh,
really
right,
applicable
right.
to our program.
Yeah, I agree. But maybe we want to include this sentence only here. Uh, Here, membership may be revoked for violations of policies or codes of conduct.
I mean, I don't know what that means exactly, but what does that mean?
Hey, what it says, membership, the membership, because we explained that everybody's a member, right? Everybody's, one point we say,
Well, everybody's a member of the co-op automatically, of course, but
what do we say that? All,
I mean, the
all
license
participants are also, sorry,
different.
maybe we want to include it here then. I don't know, something. Or maybe we just take it away. No problem.
But again,
Here, line,
back to what are the goals? Everything should actually, we want everything to be as simple and straightforward as possible, and everything should relate to what goal we're trying to achieve, right? So, in
the
terms
goal
of
is to include
policies,
all criteria.
everything is public and transparent and open. We can mention that if you want to do legal support, you're required to have a lawyer, right? I mean, these are things that we can say that are all policies and what people need to understand, but it's like, what does it mean to say that membership will be revoked upon policy and practice?
Can be revoked.
What does that mean exactly?
Second pause.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think it would be good to make just
I mean, that's what lawyers
just
love.
a sentence, for policies.
Yeah, it's like lawyers love to put a bunch of information that has no meaning except for them, right? It's like, under the clause of this and that, and blah blah blah. You are infringing of this and that, and it's just like no one knows any idea what that means. It has no applicable application to like a human being, right? So therefore, it's like, why would we even include it, right?
Yeah. Okay.
It's like it has no meaning and it doesn't actually apply to any policy. Then why write it?
Okay. Okay. I agree. But one thing, Jay, if you can help us, I think because nowhere we mentioned the policy, so I think it's good to just write a sentence. Maybe we can write it here under the one last important final note, the final sentence. I don't know, to do a reference to the policies, that we have policies, and I don't know. Otherwise, we either change the criteria or. I don't think anywhere we mention policies here. We can say this. Overall, the participation to the program may vary based on policies. Something like this. Based on our policies.
I don't really know what that means, but again, in terms of going back to the desired outcome, it said com links, that we were trying to finalize the com links. Am I missing something in terms of what we were trying to achieve? Because I guess I'm just a little lost here. And I'm also lost in terms of what it has to do
No,
with
the desired outcome is to review the whole invitation doc. Review and finalize mainly comments.
But it
That was
doesn't say that. So I think that would be the primary goal here, is to get clarity on what we're trying to achieve.
what I was intending with the desired outcome that I wrote was to review and finalize the whole invitation. But if we don't get to do that, at least the comlinks, which is the most
So
important.
for me, like, I definitely do not agree that this is a good time or space to try to finalize the entire invitation and send it out. Like, it seems like that is just totally rushing it. And also doing detailed word by word analysis and reviews seems like work and not review with the team. So if, as a team, if we want to review something and discuss it, that's fine. But I don't know if it's ready to finalize, and I don't.
I never said to send it. I never said to.
Well, no, but you said to finalize the whole invitation. What is the difference? You said to review and finalize the whole invitation, which is very, very different than the original outcome, which was to review and finalize the main com links.
Review and finalize. Okay, review and finalize. I should have put a comma. Mainly comlinks. At least the comlinks.
Okay, so I was just
okay for me. For me, it's okay. Yeah, for me, this is okay. This is the minimum desired outcome, which is good for me. That was the most important thing. Then the rest we can finalize in another time.
Yeah, and I'm fine having a topic on life support, but it should involve the whole team. Like, if you're just trying to do a buddy team in the middle of our main session, this is not the proper place, and that'll be against policy.
But why do you think I was trying to do a buddy team?
I know, because it feels like you keep asking me personally you're asking all these questions personally, but maybe I'm just not understanding what's going on.
Yeah, sorry, then I'm communicating, I'm miscommunicating now. I want to review it with the whole team, absolutely, especially also Mel is here.
Okay, but what are we reviewing?
Joyce and Mott worked with me.
But what are we reviewing? The com links, or are we reviewing something else?
I mean, the topic is life support invitation doc, and then the desired outcome was to review and finalize. Then I forgot a comma. I should have put a comma. Mainly com links. So that was at least have finalization on the com links was the most important thing. Then if the rest, we don't review the rest and we don't finalize the rest, it's okay. I mean, this. Anyways,
Okay.
this is not something we would send.
My recommendation would be to make sure everybody's clear that in order to review this document, you have to go to the document, right? So we can't review the document in the notes. Not possible, because that's what we're doing right now, and it just seems like it's all over the place. So everybody needs to.
I don't know. I linked the document. Then I don't know why somebody.
In it, and then we could do a round, and everyone can speak. I think that would make the most sense in terms of like allowing everybody to contribute. That makes sense?
Yeah, makes sense. So I think the misunderstanding was I just linked the doc and I wanted to go on in the doc.
But we did.
Because I don't know who started to copy and paste parts of the doc. I was on the doc, while then I realized that you were working on the notes. So I came on the notes. I don't know. I didn't see who started to copy and paste parts of the document in the notes. I just linked I linked the document, and I wanted to go on the document with everybody. But then I was on the document, and then I realized that nobody else was on. Maybe Mel was on the document with me.
Cool, but let's just do that as a team so that we're all in the same place. Because if we're all in different places, it's really hard to do anything as a team.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah. So let's start over. I mean, my intention was to review if possible, the whole invitation, which is basically, we added very little things, right, to meet the criteria, and but mainly my goal was to have review and finalize the communication links.
Okay. To review and finalize the communication links, or to review and finalize the invitation? Because again, I'm just totally confused. Every time you say that we need to review and finalize the communication links, I'm thinking we're doing the wrong thing now, because if that's the desired outcome, we should not be reviewing the entire invitation and opening up a whole discussion. That's where I'm getting confused. Does that make sense? Because that takes
All right.
obviously 10, it's going to take way, way longer to have an open discussion about the entire invitation with the whole team, right? It's going to take like 30 to 40 minutes probably, right? But I'm fine doing that, but it's just like, you keep saying that we're not supposed to do that, and so I'm just confused. But what my recommendation at this point is that everyone just looks over the invitation for 30 seconds, a minute, and then we do a round. We give everybody like, 30 seconds to a minute to speak about the invitation and where they think it's at. Then we could start with like Mel or Joyce or someone else, or Moth.
Fantastic. Yeah, I would like to review the whole doc with the team.
Okay. I think we worked on this as a team. So here's the document, and it's all organized. But I liked what you guys also wrote before. Yeah. And some of this will go into the website, So.
Yeah, we changed very little. We just
Breath.
Breath, inhale, exhale, inhale all together, exhale, relax. Yeah, man. So basically, what we did is first of all, we deleted the other document.
I just copied it at the bottom because there's just, it's just there at the bottom. If we want to grab some language from it.
The other draft, yeah. And and then I mean we changed very little. We just went over it, and then we.
Well, Mel, did you have anything else that you wanted to add?
No, just
Moth, Joyce.
No, Jane.
No one has anything they want to talk about. Okay, so I don't know why our priority is talking about something no one wants to talk about, but I'll go.
Okay.
I think that it shouldn't be longer than like a page, maybe a page and a half, right? So right now with the old content, I think we're at 4 pages, right? From there, I would say that, as I said yesterday, we should, anything we're deleting and changing should go into the 1-pager. I think this is a really good organizational document for the 1 to 2 pager. I think it definitely could be cleaned up and organized a bit, but I think overall it has the information that we want. Like where it says like, what is the session format and agenda? I mean, I don't know if this needs to be in the initial invitation. Like if people who aren't even interested, do they really need to know what the format and agenda is? Maybe, but that could be in the 1 to 2 pager. But when you look at that and then you compare it to what can you do next, right? Or maybe this should be, how to officially join program. I would do it more of like the bullet point, like it says, what is the session format and agenda? So I would try to indent that and get those links more organized so that it's easy to understand it.
Okay.
Okay, we can indent that. And I think the action steps should probably be higher up. You're right. Yeah.
Cool.
I agree that the session and format, we could also include it when we send the next if we want to do that, because from this invitation we kept it as responsibility organizer. So then you answer to this.
Pause.
Okay, for a second, pause. You answer to this, and then we send you the schedule form for scheduling.
So that's the other thing that I'm talking about is that for me the number one issue that I bring up every single time is that the scheduling is not included, which is like the number one priority. So yesterday we had a huge discussion about it. We talked about it maybe 5 times, and eventually we all agreed, me and Mel, to do the single email that was going to include it. So basically, you guys have reversed that now, and so now there's 2 separate emails.
No, we have not reversed it, Jay. That's
But
why
you
we're reviewing it.
separate email, right? Or no? And I just heard you say it's going to be a separate email. We're going to send them an email for that afterwards. That's what I literally just heard you say.
Yeah, I'm saying at the moment we didn't put the schedule inside. We left it as it was and as it is by responsibility organizing. I know I also agreed we should put the schedule, but as I said before, for me the schedule it's something that
It's number 5 in the line 54 in our notes, line 5 in the criteria.
exactly, and that's the only criteria that we willingly left uncovered because my intention was to review it with you and include that part with you, because for me it's a bit complicated. I don't understand which one is the right link, if we have the right link. So the whole schedule thing for me is a bit complicated. So we left it on purpose.
We lost the link. Where's the
No,
old? Where's the old
I
document?
only have the old one, so I don't know if you created a new one.
Where's the old document, because that had the links on it. So this is where we don't want to be deleting things until we actually know we should be deleting them. So we should review how that decision got made in terms of deleting the other document, because that's what I'm looking for now. Let me see if I can find it on the organizing.
The old document had the scheduling. I don't remember.
The old document had the link for the.
Are you talking about yesterday's document, Jay?
Yeah, the one we made yesterday had the link to the schedule.
Here's yesterday's notes.
I didn't see that. Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
So how did you get to the decision to delete the document?
The other document was because we was included here in this one, and it didn't mention the schedule. Did it mention the schedule?
But it did have the link to the schedule at the top. So whoever copied and pasted it didn't copy and paste the link to the schedule, which was at the top.
6 minutes break.
So that document's gone now. We don't have the link, and we deleted the tab. So
No. We still have it. It stays in the trash for. I'm getting that.
Okay.
So 6-minute break.
Well, I need to check out. So
Okay.
if you can just go ahead and do that, that's fine. But I don't know how to help you out with that, because we had the link in multiple places. It was both on the organizing spreadsheet, because there was a tab for the email, right, which got deleted, and then also it was in the document which also got deleted. And so now you're saying you can't find it, and that's why. It's because
No. I'm loading it. I couldn't see it when I read this. I mean, this invitation didn't have it. This document that we're reviewing didn't have it. It just said we're going to send you, and we didn't change that. I said we didn't even try to work on the criteria for scheduling, right? And this document, I don't know if before it had it, the version that we worked on about the schedule was like it is now. Says we're gonna, if you're once you reply to this, we're gonna send you the.
Okay, so I need to go. I don't like that's perfectly fine. Like if you feel comfortable that you can get the link to the schedule,
I got it.
because you didn't even have the link or anything. So if we can get that, that would be very helpful. But otherwise, I need to check out and go, because I understand that the document never had the link to the schedule. That's not.
So this is the one we deleted. I'm linking now line 87. And I'm getting also the link to the voting form.
I don't seem to see it here. Let's see. So it must have been in the tab of the. Let's see if we can get.
The work organizing.
Maybe it was in the work organizing tab because I don't see it
No,
there.
for sure, there it is. Yeah. I'm getting that as well. The work organizing.
You did find it?
No, I'm going to the work organizing spreadsheet now. That I'm linking also in our notes. Line 89.
I mean, this is a form that I made. I'm pretty sure I made it, right? So I should be able to just find this form. It shouldn't be that difficult. So this is the life support scheduling. Requirement scheduling. Okay.
Here, example schedule voting form. So I don't know if you,
Example
if you did
scheduling.
an updated one.
It wasn't the example, it was the actual voting form that we created.
Yeah, exactly. I remember that you created one, but I couldn't find it. I just keep finding this example. So I don't know if this is the example or this is the actual voting form.
I would, well, unless it says life support voting form, then it's definitely not the voting form.
Voting for schedule of recruitment, commission teams, main session meeting. No, it's not.
Oh, here we go, draft email. All right, I got it. Oh, wait, no, it just says example. Not just example. Maybe we need to go back to our notes then, when we were talking about it originally, because this still only has the example. You're right. That is so weird. How did we lose the scheduling form? Oof.
Scheduling form.
So I think that's the problem, is that we have to go back to our notes. Would you remember when we talked about it? Like, is that linked in our
I put yesterday's notes in the here.
well,
This is.
it wouldn't be yesterday's notes, it would be the time beforehand.
Oh really?
Info or the sessions. This would be, you know, a long time ago.
I saw a scheduling form somewhere yesterday that I clicked on and filled out actually.
I'm opening some session notes from the organizing. The organizing spreadsheet has all the sessions notes where we worked on last year.
Is this it? This voting form? Let's see. But I don't know if I'm there.
All I can see is one recruitment commission.
Oh yeah, that's what I was playing with. Okay. It's different.
Here we go. It's here, line 93, new voting forms. This is in our notes from 2 times ago. So I'm coming back to our notes for now, and I'll put it in line 90, 100. I'll put it in line 100. The new voting form that they working on. Voila. So this looks like, and then we want to get the link for voting. Copy and paste. All right, so line 103 has the link to vote. All right. All right, I gotta go. I'll talk to you guys later. We definitely check in on Stacy and all that, but I won't be available tonight. I'll be for tomorrow because I'm doing this whole thing with my eyes dilating and difficult to look at a computer afterwards.
Okay.
Tomorrow.
All right, thank you, Jay. Thank you so much.
All right, cool. And
You
let's
want to check out?
let's not move forward with anything on the life support until we get reviewed and agreement, everything with me, because I feel like our life support program is a big mess right now, and I really want to get it organized before we move forward.
Absolutely. You want
really
to check out quickly?
Well, yeah, I mean, that's my checkout. So, you know, I'll give the session
Sure.
to like a 6. All right.
Okay.
Cool. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Ciao.
Okay.
Thank you. Have a good visit. CLJ review and verification. Okay, great. I think it was a bit messy, but we reached the goal. I think we can move forward. Maybe take a quick break, and then we can do a view up on the other focus and desired outcomes, unless somebody wants to check out. Nobody wants to check out?
No,
All
we're
right, so
good.
5 minutes break, okay? 5 minutes.
Okay.